So it's been a while since I served up a poo-poo platter. If you're curious what a poo-poo platter is and why I'm serving it, stay tuned for the video. Regie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. If you don't know what a poo-poo platter is, don't worry about it. I'll tell you. It is basically an assortment of foods. That is essentially what a poo-poo platter is, and it is my fun way of basically saying what I'm going to serve up to you in this video is an assortment of different things. There are some toys, there's some old comics, there's some new comics, there's raw books, there's graded books. It is an assortment, just like a poo-poo platter. So without any further ado, I want to show you guys a couple of cool things that I've either picked up or have been given to me. And they're still kind of lingering here in the office, so I thought I would show them off. The very first thing actually is a really awesome toy that comes from Sith Lord. This is part of my, Secret Gibbon exchange that was actually done for the holidays. And this is what Sith Lord sent to me, a really awesome glow-in-the-dark Venom statue. This thing is really awesome, and I think he said that his wife and kids helped pick this thing out. This thing is really, really awesome. So you guys know me, it'll probably sit in the box for about 6 months, then I'll take it out, and then it'll be on the shelf like the Spider-Man statue back there. That was its course, and this one will probably follow a similar course. But really cool thing that Sith Lord and his family hooked me up with. So that was one big thing I wanted to show you guys. Another is that I have been watching, as you guys know, I think you know, the Titans TV show. I actually finished watching both seasons of the Titans on HBO Max. And as a result of watching that show and really enjoying it, I decided to dig into my long boxes and find a couple of really cool Titans related comics because of that show. And I'm actually going to pull out Key Collector app to keep me honest on this one. So this first book is Deathstroke's son. It is the second team appearance and origin of the new Teen Titans. It is the second appearance of Starfire, Cyborg, and Raven. It is also the first appearance of some alien slavers. That book being New Teen Titans issue number 1. And so I was able to find 3 copies of that book in the collection. Really, really cool book. Because of this white cover, there's definitely some discoloration that is going on with this one. But definitely a cool book to have found in the collection. Not necessarily an easy book to read. I will tell you that. I have not given up hope. I'm actually going to try to read it again. The first read, no, actually I finished that read. Not too bad. Issue 2 was a little bit of a struggle. And I was actually not able to find issue 2 physically in the collection, but I did find issue number 3. And this is the first team appearance of the Fearsome Five, the origin of Raven, the origin of Starfire, and the first mention of Trigon. And Trigon was actually Raven's father, I do believe. This is issue number 3 of the new Teen Titans. Dr. Light right there. Really cool depiction of him in the show. I actually kind of like the depiction of him in the show. So cool book. Next up, I have, and let me get my notes here, issue number 22. And this book is the first cameo appearance of Blackfire, the sister of Starfire. This issue, again, number 22, really cool yellow cover right there. And then we, of course, have issue number 23. And this is the first cover and full appearance of Blackfire, along with some other stuff. But you can see the two sisters battling right there on the cover. So really cool stuff. And again, I thoroughly enjoy the TV show and was pleased that I was able to find a couple of key issues of the new Teen Titans in the collection. Next up is a book, and I think it was Chris Bigger that gave me this. And if I got it wrong, you definitely have my apologies. I sent the person that gave me this book a thank you note already. But this is Spider-Man and the Black Cat, issue number 6 of 6. This one is actually signed by Kevin Smith down here in the corner. So definitely a cool book to have in the collection. I love the depiction here of the Black Cat right there. And then my buddy Tina hooked me up with a couple of books that I had not read up until when I got these copies, and then I read them and I kind of enjoyed them. This first character was one I did not know anything about, but my buddy Wayne from Canada loves Booster Golds, and I mentioned that I would like to pick up a copy. Tina hooked it up. Booster Golds, very unusual character. Let me just say that. And this book is unusual. It is an unusual type of superhero depiction, in my opinion, but I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy this one. And this next cover by Adam Hughes is just gorgeous. I've given away a 9.8 copy of this book. I didn't even own a copy of it, but I do now. Really cool book right here. Wonder Woman, issue number 184, the new and the olds. Absolutely love this cover. And I'm very appreciative of Tina for hooking me up with that. I also picked up a couple of copies of the King in Black variant. I picked these up from Aegis Comics up in Canada. And this is the variant right here. Well, one of the variants that came out from King in Black, a story that I absolutely enjoyed. And then next up, we have another copy, another variant right here. Really cool depiction of Venom. So 2 copies of that. And then I already have, I want to say, like the 1 in 10, the 1 in 25, the 1 in 50. I do believe I have all of those books. Next up, I'll show you guys a slab. And this is actually a slab that you guys have, I think by this point, would have already seen me talk about in another one of my videos, specifically a Blue Ocean video. This is Mighty Avengers issue number 13. Just a really cool book right here. 9.8 with white pages. I ordered a variant of this that still has not arrived yet, even though we are after Christmas at this point and it was ordered before Christmas, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the book will show up at some point. But Mighty Avengers issue number 13, and I'll try to remember to link to that other video that talks about the significance of that comic in this one. The next thing that I want to show you is a stack of books that actually showed up here at the house. The person that actually, I think, wrote these comics reached out to me, asked if I would be interested in reading the comic. I told them that I would. I haven't yet, but I will. But with that said, I wanted to at least mention it to you guys. This is actually a book called Eden Sky. It's a 4-part series called Eden Sky, and it's being described as a grand space opera and teleplay that the author has been pitching to studios for the last 2 years to hope, I guess he wants to turn it into a movie because he's also a screenwriter. So I have not yet read this, but I am looking forward to reading it. And at some point, I will probably give away a full set of these because they sent me 2 sets. I'm going to read one. I'm going to give one back to the comic book community. But this is Eden Sky right here, issue number 1. Set against a recent post-apocalyptic landscape, Eden Sky chronicles the life's journey of a young woman. There we go. All right, so I'll give you a little glance at that one, but this is a 4-part series. That was issue number 1. Here is issue number 2. Like this this embossment seal right here. Haven't really seen that very much in comics. Here is issue number 3. Definitely some cool covers. Definitely some cool covers here. This last one is probably one of the nicer ones, but just futuristic, kind of out there. I dig these. This is issue number 4 right here, and I am going to definitely try to check these books out. But as I mentioned, a little bit of a poo-poo platter, right? Like an assortment of things. But here's the thing. I don't want you guys to go away empty-handed, if you will. I want to give you guys an opportunity to add a really cool book to your collection. Thanks to our friends at Go Collect who put me in a position to be able to give away books every single week. I want to give you an opportunity to add this book right here to your collection. This book is Omega Men issue number 3, The First Appearance of Lobo. Really cool book, 9.8 with white pages. I think I've given away one copy of this book before. There are certain books I remember, but this is, I think, the second copy of this comic, and it could be yours simply for watching the videos. And all you have to do is head over to the community tab. Once there, scroll down on the community tab here on YouTube and look for a post where I'm talking about this book. There will be a link there. You click on that link. You then go to MailChimp. You plug in 3 pieces of information. 2 of them are about you, and 1 of them is a phrase that I'll give you in a second. Then you tune in to the Ready, Set, Go preview show to find out if you are the winner. That is basically all you have to do. The criteria: be a subscriber of the channel, a resident of the United States or of Canada, or have a mail-in address in the US. That is basically it. And this book, like I said, could be yours at the end of this week simply for watching this video. And the phrase is Other Lobo. Other Lobo is the phrase. And you might be thinking, well, why is it the Other Lobo? I thought that there was only one. If you look on the wall behind me, there is actually another Lobo back there. This Lobo was from the 60s, and he was a cowboy, a really awesome cowboy comic from back in the day. And so that's why this Lobo is the Other Lobo, because we already have that one back there. With that said, I definitely want to wish you guys good luck. And if you enjoyed this video, I want to encourage you to hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment behind so we can mix it up in the comment section. If you need to reach out to me, you can do that on Instagram at Regie Collects. Take care.